Yeah,
Can I
I'm
take a
okay.
5-minute nap?
Do you want
Oh,
to,
there you go.
Ruthie? I mean,
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
She's not coming back.
welcome to the Stuff and Junk Show. We share our opinions on random subjects from interesting news, social topics, pop culture, our likes and dislikes, things you've seen, heard, or read, what we did, and what we do. You know, stuff and junk. Hello, my name is Albert.
My name is Ruthy.
This is Jiaming.
This is Anna.
And listeners, continuing our end of the year, turn of the year specials. This week we are going to be talking about our last recommendations for 2024. Who wants to kick things off? Ruthie, you were first in the chat.
Doesn't mean I want to go first.
Anna, you were next in the chat.
Oh, just choosing chaos right now. Okay. 2 recommendations.
Yes.
For 2024.
Yes.
So things that I watched.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I guess just to clarify, it's not for 2024. It's the end 2024. As in, recommendation can carry on to 2025, so to speak. So yeah. But yeah.
Oh wait, no. Now I'm confused.
Yeah, no, but just basically like this isn't a recommendation for 2024 for obvious reasons because 2025 is right.
Wait, am I recommending something that I did or like in 2024, and then I wait, or is this,
no? It's
or
more
am
like
I
it's
doing
more
like
like
New Year's resolutions for 2025? Like, what am I doing here? I'm confused.
I guess that's true too, huh? I guess it could be considered like a resolution.
Because you just said it can go into 2025.
Yeah.
So what are we? What are we, Albert?
I'm just saying, not 2024 specific. It's just the fact that it's our last recommendation for 2024. You know what I mean? Yeah.
In 2024.
That's a
for 2025.
Not 2024. But basically, the recommendation doesn't expire at the end of the year. Is what I'm saying, right? Yes. No. Yes.
Well, I wasn't thinking that. But
okay. Well, there we go.
No, it's just like, am I like recommending some things in 2024 that I really liked and I think people should do it?
Yeah, that works too. Okay, Albert just made it more confusing than it had to be. Sorry, listeners.
I'm literally buying Ruthy time.
Take 2.
Why don't we do it this way? Why don't we do it this way? Just let Albert go first, and we'll just kind of play off.
Yeah, exactly. How about that?
Yeah,
Albert, go first.
Albert, you never go first anymore.
But for obvious reasons, because mine usually ends up being depressing.
It's incredibly depressing.
Even better. So we can start low,
you know what?
We end up high.
Yeah, exactly. I came with the right joke.
All right.
I have a joke.
All right. I'll kick this off with a depressing one. Save your money. Okay, you got a new administration coming in. Tariffs are probably going to be a tick. And the economy is going to go whack by at least like second half of next year, because that's when it starts kicking in. So one of the things I do, this is an ongoing recommendation that I recommend every single time. If you want to save your money,
he sells feet pics.
If you want to save your money, embrace the no FOMO philosophy. Because if you don't fear of missing out on getting something, or buying something, eating something, going somewhere, doing something, you save money.
You're gonna spend the money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So embrace that no FOMO philosophy. Save your money. Prepare for next year, because you might need that extra money in the end. That's my first recommendation. My second recommendation has to do similar to a news story recently about unsecured stuff. Is embrace passkeys. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with passkeys. Are you guys familiar with passkeys? Yes.
What's that?
No? You're already using passkeys. You just don't know it, and that is essentially biometrics. All right. So a lot of websites now are finally supporting passkeys. So instead of like typing in a password or having your browser remember the password, you just use your thumbprint or your face to unlock the website, to log into a website.
I use my butt.
Or use your butt, whatever. But passkeys, super convenient, more secured, because if somebody has your password and then your password goes, all right, let me see your face or get your thumbprint, and they can't provide it, they can't get into the website. See how it works? So passwords is the first thing, but make sure that you activate that passkey, because plus it's super convenient. You never have to worry about the password. Have your browser remember the password, and then just use your passkey to activate it.
I think that incentivizes people to knock you unconscious and use your face to chop off your head, chop off your thumb. I don't like where this is going.
Well, I'm sure that's gonna eventually be a thing. But
I think you're advocating beheadings.
Is
what
I'm
getting.
If you're gonna say that, then Mission Impossible kicked it off like 3 decades ago, okay?
Yeah,
because that's kind of what they were doing in those movies.
I saw the first Avengers movie. You take somebody's eyeballs out. You know what I'm saying? Use that as a pass.
Eyeball, not enough. You need to have the face. You need to have the face, right?
There you go.
My point is, embrace passkey. So a lot of if a website or an app supports passkey, use it. It's more convenient and it's more secured. Use passkeys. That's my second recommendation. All right, Anna, go ahead.
I'm so sorry. Ruthy just distracted me with something, and I'm like, girl, that is Radar Online is like Daily Mail. Okay, so it's all like fake news. She literally just gave me a heart attack. I was like, what?
That's why I sent it to you because I was like, wait, what? There's no way.
I'm so glad I was on mute because I was screaming.
I'm so happy that you people were listening to my recommendations. God damn it.
We can multitask. We're women.
Yeah, we do this. I'm sorry. It's just if George Clooney leaves a mall Clooney, I will die.
Was that the news story that Ruthy said?
Yeah, she said
because that is shocking. I'll be so disappointed in the year of couples that we don't want to see break up. You're gonna toss that in there too? Jeez.
Ruthy, if it's not People magazine, we don't believe it.
It's not real.
Yes. Okay. All right. Here we go. Although Life and Style did break the Eva Mendes pregnancy one, so that one was like their 1 point towards pros. But anyways, enough about that. 2024 recommendation. I recommend if you haven't. I talked about this movie extensively. And we finally even got Ruthy to watch it.
Could we guess? Could we guess?
Absolutely.
The Substance.
Yes.
Ooh, yes.
It's still in my mind. I normally, these are the type of movies that I only watch once and that's it. But I still really, really want to watch it again because it's just so impactful. And so yeah, if you haven't, or you want something to watch next year, absolutely watch The Substance. And wait, I was supposed to end this because I had a funny joke. Remember, Albert?
I think
I don't remember.
I think we decide if it's funny or not.
No, but I was like, remember you said you start with the depressing and I'll end it because I have something funny.
Oh,
Thanks a lot, Albert.
Do you have to do an audible for this, or?
I feel like you're hyping it up. What if we don't laugh now?
Nah, you're not gonna laugh. I'm gonna change it anyways.
I'm deliberately not gonna laugh.
I'm gonna laugh. No, I'm gonna change it. I'm changing it because Albert ruined it.
Sorry.
I'm kidding. I recommend Modang.
Oh, come on!
I'm kidding.
That's a cute hippo.
No, that's a really cute hippo. Okay, I'm sorry. Treat her with kindness because she's done nothing wrong. Okay, just love her because she's so cute. But not really.
I feel like you're trying to bait me now, but go on.
But she's cute.
Yeah, she's cute. Go.
But she's wrong. Oh no! So the other movie that I really like this year, I recommend it if you haven't seen it. Monkey Man, the Dev Patel one. Oh, it was really good. I've rewatched it a few times, and I think Dev Patel is a really sexy man.
Yeah, and that's the reason why you watch it multiple times.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but he's
and he's become like this action hero figure.
I know, oh my god!
He's been
like whoa,
I know.
Slumdog Millionaire grew up, really grew up.
Yeah, he really grew up.
Did you ever watch the movie Lion from years ago?
I cried.
I think that was the first movie where people were going, wait, that's Dev Patel? Like, how come he looks like that?
Yeah. Like, I want him to be, like, cast as, like, Mr. Darcy for that Pride and Prejudice, like, adaptation that they're going to do. Because I would absolutely love to see him in that kind of type of role. Like, I want him to be Mr. Darcy. But anyways.
So your second recommendation is Dev Patel. Gotcha. Okay.
Dev Patel, literally. Or it should just be like men, like Pedro Pascal, Oscar Isaac, Paul Mescal, Denzel Washington. There you go. I'm done.
Oh, okay. Jiaming or Ruthy?
Justice for Modang.
I guess I can go next.
Okay, Ruthy, let's go.
Okay, let's do this. I get my recommendation. I guess that I've just had a lot of baby showers this year that I've attended, and a lot of what I've noticed is Baby List Registry online has been a really good website for finding for registering for a baby registry. So you know how sometimes you get a an invitation in the mail, and then it's strictly from, let's say, Williams Sonoma, or from Pottery Barn Kids, or from Amazon, or um, I guess Bed Bath and Beyond at one point, or Target, and it doesn't really give you a lot of options. But I know on Baby List, like if you can choose a
Oh,
ton of items from across
sorry.
different
I gotta cut in here real quick. I'm confused. Is it baby less or baby list?
Baby List.
LIST?
Yes.
Oh,
I was,
I was talking
I heard,
baby less, and I'm like,
I,
What was I saying?
yeah,
Baby List? Baby List.
that's what I
I
heard.
get you.
I heard baby less, like for people who
Oops.
don't have babies. Like, oh,
Yeah, that's what
you
I
mean
was
all the
thinking
cool
too.
people?
I was
Yeah, all
getting
the cool
Yes,
people, right?
yeah, I was getting
Yeah.
confused.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
You mean the people that made the right life choices? Baby less? All right on.
I was getting confused. Like,
actually
wait.
No,
that
actually, I thought the recommendation would be like, don't have kids.
Oh,
Yeah,
Don't
no.
go
see,
to somebody's
see.
baby
Sorry, Ruthy, you're
shower.
You know
getting
what?
outvoted.
I'm gonna steal that. Don't have kids, man. Don't have kids in 2024.
you
I
know
mean,
what
2025.
guys,
he's
Yeah.
like, I've been going to so many baby showers, so my recommendation is stop
You
having
know,
kids.
shit's falling apart, man. Don't have
we
kids.
might
There's too
be
many.
onto
Waiting.
There's too many people
something.
on the planet, man. It's all going to
We
hell,
might be
man.
onto something for 2025, because
Yeah,
when I was wrapping up my last baby shower gift 2 days ago, I was just looking at it and I was going, I want a gift like this. Like, I
yeah.
want to be able to put stuff on a registry and like be gifted this. Like, what the heck? Just because, I mean, great, you're having a baby. Great, you're getting married and you're getting all the,
That's
you
called
get
getting a
to
sugar
put a
daddy.
registry. Can I have a registry?
Again, it's called a sugar daddy. Sugardaddy.com, guys.
Yeah, I
That's what it
guess.
is.
So what you're saying is we need to get a website for next year called Baby Less Registry,
Baby
the
less.
registry for people who don't have kids. Yes,
Exactly. Yes.
I'm down for
and we will
this.
pay homage. We will pay homage to Samantha from Sex and the City.
Oh, she did that.
Well, she had like a I'm not having a baby party. I'm not
Well,
pregnant party, kind
but
of.
Right.
Carrie did the registry where she's like, getting married to herself so she could get her
Jesus
shoes back.
Christ.
Okay,
No,
now.
no, no, it was legitimate reason. She was right though. Ruthie's like thing about like, I do all these things and I spend all this money for baby showers, wedding gifts, and all that. Like, where is my
Yeah.
like registry for me?
What?
And her shoes got stolen, so
Yeah.
she was
Or
all
Yeah.
or
within
for
right.
not even
I
for
can't
like
live
not
a
being in.
selfless life. I have to be selfish. Come on. That's a great
Exactly,
lesson. That's a great
exactly.
lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great lesson.
Exactly.
That sounds like a recommendation somebody made last
Lord.
week or the week before.
Not the turn I was expecting, but yes,
Yeah.
baby list registry.
I just
If
really
you're
thought
having
you
a baby,
less,
I know.
less
You gotta admit, Ruthie, when the three of us think it's Baby Less.
it's me.
You said baby less.
This is what happens when I don't nap. You guys see now, I lose my elocution.
She said electrician? What, electricity?
I
What the
lose.
heck?
I'm not as eloquent.
Okay, so Baby List Registry, go.
Baby less. Stop
Baby
having
less.
kids.
Hey, let's give me more. I don't.
Okay, go ahead, Ruthie. Go
This
with your
this has
actual
to be a
recommendation.
business plan. Okay, yeah. So baby list registry online, babylist.com. If you're having a baby, or I guess if you're having a first birthday party for your little one, you can go there and it can actually list the item and like multiple websites that you can get it from. So you can actually price compare. You can see if something is out of stock at a store. So you can either go to that go to another website, or you can also price compare and you can find it cheaper somewhere else. I found it really convenient and like really, pretty convenient, really helpful. I wouldn't have to dig, or you can also just enter in the order number if you order it online and have it shipped directly to the couple, or or for the baby. So you don't have to wrap it up. You can just send it in. You can you can click on the item and then type in the order number and who it came from, or not if you want it to be a surprise. And so that if the couple needs to exchange it, they just look up who bought what, and they can get the order number and send it in, get an exchange, get a label, exchange it for something else that they want. So it's a pretty cool feature. I say it's very helpful for anybody who is planning on having a baby next year. Please do not be offended by our babyless
Baby less. Baby less.
Baby less. Tell you.
Babyless.com. Quick, somebody buy the domain.
Yeah, you know we're gonna have so much regret when somebody uses that idea.
I know.
I know.
Okay, all right.
We're all like, I know, and then like, okay,
I know, but none of us are gonna do it.
my second recommendation. I'm so happy that they're bringing back Severance on Apple TV. So season 2 is coming out. I cannot wait. And yeah, that was first season. If you haven't seen it, amazing show. Left you on like a really huge cliffhanger. Really good plot, really good storyline, really good acting, really good twists. So really excited for season 2.
Yeah,
and how many times did I say really that time?
I saw 3 episodes, and it wasn't for me.
That's fair. That's fair. But
that's not for me.
But for those of us who really like the show, you saw the trailer, right, Ruthy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like it's spoiled too much. Too much.
I feel like all trailers feel like that.
Yeah, but this one seems egregious. Like especially the last part. And like I get why they would show that because it's a nice tease. But at the same time, it would have been a nice surprise if they left it hanging.
Yeah,
this goes to my whole thing. Like, don't watch trailers and for shows and movies that you know you're gonna watch.
No, that's fair. That's fair. But I mean, we waited like 2 years for this thing. So I'm like, okay, I want to see some new Severance footage. And then
I waited 4 years for One Punch Man. I didn't watch that trailer from 6 months ago.
Well, I mean, that one I read the comic book, so I'm good. Yeah. But yeah. But yeah,
fun fact, that their office building is actually not far from. I mean, it's far. It's like an hour away, but like I actually know where that place is.
That's a real place. That isn't like a CG image.
Yeah, that's a real place.
No,
the exterior, right?
The exterior, yeah.
Yeah, it's in upstate New York.
The building is real.
Yeah, I'm sure the inside is not, but I mean, not. I'm sure the
not the company, obviously.
Yeah.
The building itself. Yeah.
The building.
Yeah, the exterior. The exterior shot. It's a real thing from like upstate New York.
Exterior and the inside. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Severance season 2, Apple TV Plus.
And babyless.com.
Babyless. And Jiaming.
My first thing is like, hey, the idea I'm bringing to next year is like, hey, be the change you want to see in the world. You know what I mean? Hey, if you want a just world, if you want a good moral world, be that in your real life, in your in your personal life. You know what I mean? If there's one thing I've learned from this year, like, hey, nobody's gonna come and save you, man. No political party's gonna come and save you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? If you want a good world, just be that in your life and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But do good acts and stuff like that.
I thought I'm the one that's supposed to have the depressing recommendations, Jiaming.
I don't think that's depressing. I found that uplifting. I find that inspirational.
It's also pessimistic.
But it's also depressing. Yeah, of course. It's also depressing. It's also based on what happened in the election. Obviously, Trump. We're doing this again. We're doing crazy stuff again. But hey, you know what? Like I said, nobody's gonna come and save you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just be if you don't like seeing shit in the news, you don't like the politics being shitty. Do something about it. You know what I mean? Do something. So what are you gonna do? So that's number one. Number two, I just want to mention real quick. This is a kind of basic recommendation, stuff like that. The year started with one of the best animes I've seen in a while. The first season, it's called Solo Leveling. I think I recommended it before. It's a wonderful, wonderful anime based on a Korean web series, right? So the first season started the year. Wonderful first season. I just went to watch Solo Leveling: The Reawakening, which is an edited version of the first season, which is about an hour and 10 minutes. And more importantly, they showed the first 2 episodes of the second season. And you know what? It was awesome.
Wait, hold on. Now, I got to clarify one thing. The recap, the recap episode was an hour and a half long.
I didn't. I wish I could have looked at my watch, but I think it's about an hour 10, an hour around that.
Wait, what's the runtime of the whole movie experience?
2 hours.
Oh, then it can't possibly be an hour 10 then, because each episode is like half an hour long.
It's about, is it 23, 25 minutes? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know exactly.
So
what it
yeah,
was.
an hour 10. That's still a long ass
I
recap.
So all I know is I was in there for 2 hours total.
Yeah,
And the thing
that's
is,
the reason why I didn't go, because I'm like, it's just next month. I'm gonna wait till
you
next
could just
month.
honestly you could just walk in after an hour and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The thing is, the theater I went to was probably 80% packed. I'm like 100% sure those people already saw the first season. You know what I mean? Just me,
Yes.
my nephew, and stuff like we're on the same boat. Everybody saw the first season and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So but we were really there for the first 2 episodes, and the first episode were just awesome.
Okay, well, that's good to know. That's good to know. I mean,
It's an awesome show and stuff like that.
I will
So
watch
yeah,
it next month.
it's really good. And also, that's something I mentioned before. You know, for anime, just binge watch anime and stuff. You should really watching it 2 episodes back to back is really nice.
I hear that. Like I said, I'm currently watching Rama weekly, and I kind of want to just watch it all if I could.
Yeah.
And this is somebody who watched the '90s series, and I'm like still all in with Rama, the remake. So
Sidebar: this is one of the best anime first seasons of all time. I think I haven't watched anime consistently.
you're talking about Solo Leveling or Rama?
I'm talking about like first season in general. And this is a little bit hyperbole because I don't watch anime consistently for like 40 years, some odd years. So
Right.
anyway, I'm saying there's been a lot of great first seasons of anime. It started the year with Solo Leveling, then Delicious Dungeon was really wonderful. 24 episodes. It's on Netflix. Kaiju number 8 is wonderful. A wonderful Kaiju series and stuff like that. And then what else happened? Elusive Samurai also came out this year, first season. Wonderful. And I started watching Dandadan.
Yes, Dandadan.
I binge watched like maybe 7-8 episodes. Dandadan is one best first season anime
that's another one I kind of wish I could just binge watch through it, but I'm watching weekly by weekly. Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely watch these animes binge watch stuff. But that's a whole different discussion. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah. See, this is the reason why I normally go last, because I always like top it off kind of situation.
Ew, that sounds gross.
And Anna, did you want to do your joke to top things off?
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
This sounds
No,
gross.
I hyped it up too much, and Jiaming's not gonna think it's funny.
No,
Oh,
but
that's
that's the reason why I want to hear it now.
And then
Oh, but-
No, I was gonna recommend The Beekeeper.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, I'm a beekeeper. I'm putting that in the show notes.
I actually need to watch
Beekeeper.
it. I actually
That's a
don't
terrible
know
movie,
that
guys.
movie.
You should watch it because we're kind of living it right now.
Exactly, we are kind of doing it right now. Yeah.
So
It's-
you should.
It's like John Wick for people with
Yes.
brain injuries. and
No,
stuff like that, you know what I
come
mean?
on,
It's a
Jiaming.
bad movie.
Come on,
Okay.
Jiaming.
Gotta protect the queen. Yeah,
Clearly,
I gotta protect the queen.
clearly, it's a documentary.
Clearly, yeah. It
I
clearly.
want to be a mercenary when I grow up.
No, Anna, Jiaming is just too good for the beekeeper. That's all it is.
Yeah,
It
man,
is,
actually
it
too good.
Yeah.
That was my thought as I was watching. I'm too good for this. I gotta get out of here. Get out of here.
Whatever.
Ruthy, you can watch it on Amazon Prime.
Sweet.
Oh, I thought it was a cock show. It's not a Peacock show.
No, it's according to JustWatch.com. It's Amazon.
Oh,
Prime.
it's Prime. Okay.
Included with Prime. Yeah, sweet. MGM, Miramax.
Real quick, the big streaming show for this week was Netflix Black Doves espionage show.
Oh,
with
I heard it's
Keira
good.
Knightley.
Yeah, I heard
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I've after this podcast, I want to finish the last 2 episodes. It's pretty good.
Is
It's cheesy, it's corny and stuff like that, but the acting and all that stuff, the genre itself, it's pretty good. It's very watchable.
Sweet. There we go. And there's our what was that? Oh, it's my dog.
I think somebody just walked away from the podcast.
and that was our last recommendations for
Yeah.
2024. Thanks for listening, listeners. You can find this podcast on Instagram, Threads, and YouTube at Stuff Junk Show. You can find me, Albert, on Instagram and Threads as well at Albert5x5.
And you can find me on Instagram at RuthyRace13 and Ruthy's Cats.
You can find me on social media, JIAMINGLOU.
You can find me on social media at Anna Voltage or my other show, Most Extreme Ranking Challenge.
Music has been provided by Gloomy June. Updates, contact info, ways to support us, and everything else is on the show notes found on whowhatwhereswhy.com. This was episode 830 of the Stuff and Junk Show. Thanks for joining us. We will have another episode next week to end off our
You
year.
gotta be kidding me. We should have to do more of these.
Until
Come
next
on.
time, this podcast has been a
I really thought we were done for the year.
production.
Patch me up when I'm broken.
So you guys heard about all the stuff he wants to do with tariff and stuff like that. So he wants to increase tariff for Mexico and Canada by 35%. Do you know what the percentage he wants to do for China across the board?
I thought it was 35%.
No, that's just for Mexico and Canada.
I thought basically kind of was 25%.
Something like that. But what's the one for China? I'm leading you guys to it.
25.
Well, I've heard it average from like 25, 35 to 65 is what I've kind of heard.
The craziest one is,
100.
the craziest one for China is like 65. But more recently, he's kind of settled on 10%, right? So put a pen in that 10%. So, our biggest customer, like everybody else, is Amazon, right? Amazon's the biggest the biggest company in, for its vendors. Yes, is big. Yeah, basically the biggest company that sells. If you have any kind of business, you sell Amazon, right? So anyway, we bring in merchandise in our warehouse based on Amazon forecast. So months ago, they forecast X amount of merchandise for the holiday seasons, and we bring it in, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. But recently, Black Friday started, and then we noticed the sales is not as high as it used to be. It's kind of slowed down. So, and then we get contacted by Amazon and said, "Hey, we want a discount." Just out of the blue, like, hey, we want a discount for the merchandise and for these holiday sales and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And guess what percentage of discount they want for the merchandise that they already forecasted, that they promised, more or less promised that they were going to buy?
10%?
Exactly. Thank you. So, so they obviously I'm not saying this just to like boo me, I'm crying, I'm going to lose, my company's in trouble. But I'm just saying, if we're getting squeezed like that, everybody else is getting squeezed like that. Mm-hmm. Amazon knows, like, hey, we see the news. They know that our supply chain is from China. Stuff like that. They know we might be panicked. They want to get rid of inventory and stuff like that before these tariffs come into effect. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, buckle up, guys. It's going to be a disastrous couple of years, man.
So you're saying it goes back to my original recommendation: save your money. Because watch out for the stairs. Look at that.
Make big purchases now before everything goes up in price.
Yeah, you know how...
Or learn carpentry and just learn how to make your own stuff.
You know how I recently got a new car? Apparently, the car industry is in trouble. Like, they're having problems selling their vehicles. And next year is only going to get worse. So right now, if you want to haggle with the dealers for a cheap price, now it's time to do it, because they're getting desperate. They're getting desperate to figure out what to do with
now instead of next year.
Well,
I don't think next year
they've been desperate. Better. No, they've been talking because I was doing research about the new car, and I was coming across this YouTube videos people talking about like, oh, the car industry is in trouble, blah blah. And these are like videos from months ago. Okay, this is before the election. This is months ago. They're already forecasting problems with the fact that nobody's selling cars as much as they used to, and not enough people are buying it, essentially. So they're really trying to get rid of their inventory. So this is the best time to get the best deal you could probably get.
And the thing is, the car industry itself is just changing and stuff like that. The cars that people want, I'm not talking about the U.S. market, but the cars that people want are these cheap electric cars and stuff. I told you, when I've been to China the last few times, they're making these fully electric cars that are like for $10,000, $12,000 and stuff like that. That run really great. Really efficient.
I would get one like that for sure.
Yeah.
I had this story in the WhatsApp section months ago, but yeah, go on.
Pete Buttigieg mentioned this. The reason why they put 100% tariff on these electric cars from China is not just like, not just to like protect America first and all that stuff. It's buying us time to kind of catch up to what China is doing with these cars and stuff like that. You know what I mean? The thing is we can only sell so many cars in America and stuff like that. The cars that they make in Michigan has to, at some point, sell to other countries. And if other countries are sort of environmentally green conscious and stuff like that, they're not going to want these cars and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They're going to want these cheap cars from China and stuff. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. It's going to be, and the thing is, it's great that you guys are recommending, like, hey, buy your stuff now before everything changes and stuff. But he's going to be president for 4 years and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like, you can only do so much with being frugal and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you going to do for 4 years? Not buy anything for 4 years. Not have any big ticket purchases for 4 years. So it's going to be rough, man. I don't know. I'm
going to try my darnest.
Yeah. So, just make sure you have insurance. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. Well, my insurance doubled when I got my new car, so there's that.
No, talk about health insurance.
Oh,
health insurance. You know what they say, the number one reason people go into debt or become homeless and stuff is medical debt. So be careful.
That's why I don't go to the doctor.
Jesus, I don't know if that was my point, but all right.
Jiaming's third recommendation: don't go to the doctor.
Yeah, be safe out there, guys. It's gonna be a rough 4 years, man. Hang on to your butts.
Yeah. I mean, we lived through it 4 years already, years ago. But I feel like this next 4 years is gonna be a little bit different. So yeah,
it's gonna be more R word. I've mentioned this before. After the election, I've been kind of like, I've taken a break from being on the news, all that stuff. I'm still on that break, but every time I kind of peek in, look around, every time I read about his stuff, like it just seems silly, unprofessional, and just R word. Are you
getting PTSD? Is that it?
It's just no. I'm just dumber for it. Every time I read anything about him, stuff like that. A guy pays for prostitution via Venmo. Come on, man. Prostitution is a cash business, man. Cash only. Why would you leave a trail and stuff like that? It's like everything that he touches, everybody in his circle is just dumb. So, what do you got to do?
And that's how we're going to end this episode.
Yeah. We're still recording?
Yes, there's a recording.
Damn it.
It never stops.
It never stops.
It never stops.
Just remember, you guys told me, Albert, right? Remember before Albert used to turn off the recording? And then we keep talking, and then you're all like, "Why didn't you record that? We had gold." So now,
all the magical moments, Albert.
Yeah. So now, as soon as the chat's going, record.
I still can't believe we're recording next week. We're done. We're done. I was 1 foot out the door. I'm on vacation.
Yeah, 1 more week, guys. All right then. Have a good night. Until then.
Good night, guys. Have a great week.
Oh, it's really over now.
It's really over. Okay. I'm gonna press the stop button right now. Bye.